Oh, this is still showing. Wait a second. Oh, okay.
You scroll YouTube long enough and you'll notice something weird. Every storytime animator, every breakout animation channel, every overnight success animation video, they're all 2D, flat characters, simple shapes, millions of...
Why does this...
So here's the question no one seems to ask. If animation is bigger than ever on YouTube, why are there no 3D animators? And when I say no 3D animators, I don't mean none exist. I mean none that dominate the platform, define a genre, or feel like part of an actual movement. Why doesn't 3D animation survive on YouTube the way 2D does? Now, there is one obvious exception. Nyan Anarchy, a storytime kind of cultural commentator kind of guy, exploded overnight last year. Ironically, with a video literally titled, "Why Are There No 3D Animators?" But here's the thing. We know there are 3D animators. I've spoken to them in my comments, in replies, quietly scattered across YouTube. Talented people who tried, uploaded, and then disappeared. Even with Nyan's own video in his comments, there are hundreds of 3D animators going, "I'm here." So this video isn't about the lack of 3D animators. It's about asking why the platform has failed to become a place of sustained...
Oh, that's not the layer I meant to move. This one. So, there. Okay, let's try that again. Recording. Duolingo. And let's see if I successfully covered the widget this time. The timer there, and for validating our product. We appreciate you. We appreciate all of y'all. All right, Boston's Vegetarian Kitchen. Let's see. So you add a web layer and then add the YouTube website to the screen capture. And you were able to move to resize that layer. Oh, okay. That is an issue with the web layer. That is a bug. That is. You see this? Internal error occurred. This is a known issue. We've had some reports of this. I know that Sergey is on it, but I do really want to reiterate that it is extremely helpful if you write into support. That way we can ask you questions, we can get specific error logs from you, and hopefully sort out that internal YouTube error. In this Camo Studio for iPad update, we did ship a lot of streaming improvements, but streaming is a volatile lane of technology. Just because, like I said, with streaming, something that worked yesterday might not work today. My setup is completely the same as it was yesterday. Why did it work yesterday and why didn't it work today? Sometimes we just don't know. Just because, like I said, with streaming, something that worked yesterday might not work today. My setup is completely the same as it was yesterday. Why did it work yesterday and why didn't it work today? Sometimes we just don't know.
Success for anyone other than the rare exception. And that's where things get interesting. Because the answer isn't the lack of talent, it's not the lack of effort, and it's definitely not because people hate 3D. I love 3D animation. Most people do. We grew up on it. Games, movies, cutscenes, cinematics. So the fact that it barely exists on the biggest video platform on Earth, something doesn't add up. So, let's try and break it down. The very first problem 3D animation runs into on YouTube is characters. In 2D, you can design a character that looks good with a few shapes, limited frames, exaggerated expression.
Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, please. Thank you.
Mr. President, can you respond to the new Fox poll that says people think ICE's and tactics are too aggressive?
Thank you guys for supporting the Democrats. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Are we going to vote for this or what are we going to do? Thank you all very much. 8? 7.
Okay, the reason I asked you that because I got 10.
I know.
Oh, you know?
I know.
I'm full.
Why are illegal immigrants more?
I was never.
Mine's a big
I don't even know what I'm doing. Shut down the broadcast.